Okay, let's take a big breath in because for most of us, this is the first thing we're doing today. Or maybe if you're doing this on recording, it's the last thing you're doing of the day. It's good to stretch. Get everything moving. Let's circle it out. Notice if you want to feel like crunching down on one side more than the other. Get the shoulder blades moving. Big breath in, get your rib cage moving. Let's come down to our shoulders and keep the circles going, but elbow curls. Nice and big and round. Beautiful. Two more. And then we're going to punch our arms out. Create tension, good tension. Pull those shoulder blades together, tiny little circles forward. And flip those thumbs back, keeping those shoulder blades squeezed together. And if you can multitask, see if you can bobble your head while you're circling your arms. Not so easy. Just make sure the tension is in your back, not in your neck. Neck is important for a lot of things. It's not important for controlling the rest of your body and holding tension when it doesn't need to. Okay, keep those arms going like you're opening doorknobs, but bring them forwards and back. You're getting a little stretch through the nerves in your forearms as you do this. And then swing it out. Good. Okay. Let's roll our shoulders. And then let's lift one shoulder up and the other shoulder up. So consciously drop the shoulder that's down. Good. And let it go. Let's come down to the hips. Hands on hips, tick tock, side to side. And hula hoops. And reverse direction. Six, make them nice and big as you can. And figure eights. And feel that movement going down to your knees, into your ankles, into your feet. And reverse that direction. And we're going to bring our hands down to the knees. Take them wide and then bring them narrow. Notice where you're feeling tightness, where it feels good, where it doesn't feel good. We don't want to focus on that. No. Should feel good, nice and loose, stretching, and then we're going to reverse. Going around your feet, stretching out spread out your toes, stretch through your foot, through your calf. One more. Good. Let's plant the ball of your foot in and circle out the ankles. And reverse. Switching sides. And reverse that. This might be the first class in history where my ankles haven't been popping like popcorn. I don't know what that means, but doesn't feel bad. Let's take our feet underneath our hips. Plant the ball of one foot on the floor, and then let's roll to the other foot. So nice even rolling, nice and slow, stretching out the plantar fascia. Good. Spreading the toes. A few more. And then let's come into first position. Settle in, heels touching each other. See if you can bring your calves and your thighs together and lift up. It may not be a very big lift, but it's a meaningful lift. We're drawing everything in towards the midline. Getting the adductors woken up. And then let's go pigeon-toed. Your heels out, and we're going to get the outside of that lower leg. Good. Let's tug one knee in, then the other. And take that into butt kicks. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's take our feet nice and wide. Side lunge to side lunge. And then let's hold it over on one side. Oh, and relax into it. We're going to stay here for 10, 15 more seconds. So relax into it. If you need to come out, but come right back into it. Pushing that hip back, finding length through your glutes, length in the hamstrings, length in those adductors. So you can relax through the pelvic floor. And come on up and we'll go to the other side. Same thing. See if you can relax into it. Not always easy. Find all those muscles. Relax them if you're used to holding tension. 10 more seconds. Pushing that hip back. Femur back into the hip socket. And come on up. Walk your feet in just a tiny bit. We are going to do our shoulder drops. Nothing fancy today. Side to side. You can take your time. We're going to stay here for about 40 seconds. So if you want to hang out on one side for a few breaths, hang out on one side for a few breaths. If you want to explore something, explore it. Every now and then it's a relief to not have to count. You can just look at the clock. If you think about keeping your arms straight and pressing that shoulder down. Okay, that rotation, 5 more seconds. And then we switch it up. Okay, walk your feet in a little more. And let's do standing cat-cow. So we're going to lift the tailbone, lift the crown of your head. You can get a nice big stretch through the hamstrings. Then we're going to tuck everything in. So pull the belly button in, tuck the tailbone, tuck your chin. Then inhale, reverse. Exhale, tuck it all in. Exhale, reverse, or inhale, lift. Exhale, tuck. One more. And come up to standing. Let's circle out the wrists. You can do them together. You can stretch your wrists any which way you like. You know your wrists. If you have wrist issues, I know you know what you need. Let's try this one. You can do whatever you want. It's fun watching you doing your own things. There you go. and switching arms. Okie dokie. Let's come into our warm-up. 10 jacks, 10 squats. What are we doing? 10 jacks, 10 squats, 10 mountain climbers, 5 push-ups, wherever you need to do them, and 10 good mornings. We're going to go through that 4 times. 4 rounds goes faster than 8 minutes, but we won't go more than 8 minutes. So let's get going. So jacks, 1, 2, 5, 6, 10. This is why personal trainers can never count past 10. So we do everything in tens. 3, 4. Next month I may surprise you. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. 10 mountain climbers on each side, 20 total. Run or walk. When you're done with your mountain climbers, you go right into the push-ups. We come back together. So everyone's back. Okay, good mornings. Hips back, hips forward. Your back is nice and flat. We want length in your hips and your legs. And just like that, we're back at the beginning, round 2. 10, 8, 7, 1. 10 air squats. Arms go forward, hips go back. Okay, mountain climbers and push-ups. And when we're all back together, here we go. Good mornings. Feel that stretch. Feel that length. Back is flat, eyes are forward. Okay. I was going faster. Okay. Round 3. If you need a drink, grab a drink. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Coming into our squats. 10. Sink down into it. Good. Mountain climbers and push-ups. And we're all back together. You can shake your wrists out if you need to till everyone comes back. There we go. Hands behind your head. You're not pulling on your head. Think about lengthening from the crown of your head to your tailbone as you push back. Back is flat and long. Coming all the way back up to standing, not stopping part way. Okay, round 4. We are zipping. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 6, 4, 2, 1. Last time we're going through this. 10 squats. Two, and 1. Okay. Back to mountain climbers and push-ups. Last time. And when we're all back together, hands behind your head. Nice long neck and spine. Last 10 good mornings. Elbows way out to the side. Crown of the head and the tailbone reaching opposite directions. And good work. We finished in 7 minutes. Grab a drink. Reset your space if you need to. All right, now we're going to go into our plyos, but let's take a minute. So we were doing pogos. And we bumped it up to 30 seconds. We're going to mix it up a little bit. This is week 4, right? We can play. So we're going to do a little pattern. We're going to do 2 pogos, a squat, 2 pogo, and reset. So it looks like this. Pogo-pogo-squat, hold, pogo up, and reset. And if you're like me, I tip forward. I'm working on that. You don't have to tip forward. That's a me thing I need to fix. You want to go up and land in the middle of your foot. Okay? So we're going to do 4 of those. And quality is everything. So let's start. Pogo-pogo-squat, hold, pogo, land. Good. Pogo-pogo-squat, pop, and land. Pogo-pogo-squat, and pop. Squat. Good. That's it. That's enough jumping. We have our side steps, side slides, side shuffles, whatever you want to call them. We're going to add a little squat to this too. So as you go to the side, you're going to reach down. You do not need to touch the floor. This is like our side lunge from our wake up. You're just reaching. Coming up, shuffle, shuffle, reach. Okay, for this we are going to go 20 and 30 seconds depending on how good I am at watching the clock. So you're going to go shuffle, shuffle, reach. You might have more space. You might be able to get more shuffles in. That's okay. pushing off that foot. And we have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, grab a drink and find a wall. Let's let my heart rate come down before I do this next one. I expect you do too. Okay. So Alex, if you want to do the proximal hamstring hold, you can do that one for your hip instead of doing the rotations at the wall, or you can join us and do the rotations at the wall. Just want to make sure you know there's options. So, whew, big exhale, let the heart rate come down. Foot goes against the wall, heel drags up. You can feel everything engaging on both legs. Your standing leg is slightly bent, and your hands on hips. Our hips are going to rotate and the body follows. So your knee is going to drop a little bit below your standing knee and then come back up to neutral and open up to the outside. We're doing 4 on each side. Try to keep that knee, 2. Foot's dragging up the wall, both legs are working. And we have 1 more. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Burn, baby, burn. Woo. Give yourself a hand. Shake it out. Shake your legs out. Good job. Switch sides. This short, focused work. Okay, so foot against the wall. Your heel is dragging upwards. Your hips are slightly bent. Knee is over your foot. Going down and going up. Take your time with these. If you need help with balance, grab something for balance. More important, we're getting the rotation. This is my slower, weaker side. And 1 more. And open. Okay. And shake it out. Okay. So our workspace, we're doing our split squats. We're going to do a 1-arm row. We are split squats. You can talk. Split squats. You can get heavier if you would like to get heavier with those and strengthen your legs. If you liked what we did last week with the offset work, where we had the weight in one hand, not in both hands, you're welcome to continue exploring that too. You might try holding the weight on the outside. This is kind of a create your own challenge week. So those are your choices. And again, for the 1-arm row, there's not much you can do to the movement. So we're either increasing weight or we're increasing reps. So I'm going to grab my weight for that. Just so it's in place. So our split squats, our 1-arm row. Then we're going to do bicep curls, our heel raises to get our calf muscles stronger, and then our dead bugs. So I'm going to have to swap my weights out. Those are going to be the little breaks in between our sessions or our exercises. No one says you have to race through anything. Oh, we have the step off and catch yourself in there too, but we're not worried about that. So I'm not increasing my weight. I'm still going offset. Okay, so split squat, nice wide stance. Feet are on railroad tracks. Let's go anywhere from 8 to 12, depending on what your challenge is. And if you're holding it in one hand, hold the weight a little bit more in front so it's closer to that front knee. And that's going to promote a little bit more rotation. Okay. I would say if you finish one side, you can just go straight to the other side. Let me see what you guys are doing, if I can see what you guys are doing. Nice wide stance between front foot and back foot. Good. It's like playing, take a giant step backwards. Shake your legs out. But the challenge this week, you should be feeling it first set. This is not new. It's all stuff we've done. We're going to start non-dominant on the one arm rows. Whatever your non-dominant arm can do, it's exactly what your dominant arm will do. And we're just going from one side to the other side. Back is flat and strong. Legs and hands, your feet and hands point of contact, giving you support. Don't forget to breathe. It doesn't help to hold your breath. Okay. Shake it out. We have our step down and catch. This is where I get in trouble with my space. By the time you come down to the floor, I have no place to move. Okay, so step down and catch. If you can keep it close, you can go farther away. It's one step, catching yourself in a hinge. When I'm in this position, my hip that's on the same side as the foot that's still up is the one that's catching me. If you're pushing forward, it's going to be more in your front leg. If you're sitting back, you're catching yourself with your hip. Okay, so let's do 5 of these on each side. A little pause at the bottom. Good. Using your step for step ups, keep it handy. I need to swap out my weights. Whew. Bicep curls, anywhere from 8 to 12. We're doing them one at a time. Keep going. I may have gone a wee bit heavy. Okay, and while you still have your weights in your hands, if they're the weights you want to use, for doing your calf raises. Hold on to them. If you want to swap them out, swap them out. So we're lifting up. Okay, nice. So about 12 on each side. Depending on how much weight you've got, you'll know. Nice high heel raise. Okay. Let's come down on the floor. We're going to do our one-arm dead bug press. I thought about making this a lot more advanced. I don't think a lot of you have the same equipment. So we're not. We're going to stay on the floor or the bench and see if you can increase the weight. See if you can increase the reps, keeping your spine stable on the floor. That's the goal. Right? This is a core exercise as well as a chest press, but they have to work together. Bodies, I guess we can break them up into segments, but in the end, it all has to work together. So settling down on the floor, take a big inhale and then exhale. Ha. And let your spine settle down. Just give it a chance to relax there. You can windshield wiper a little bit if that feels good. Just make sure your spine is nice and secure. The weights for starting are at your shoulder. So it's a little harder starting from the bottom than the top. We're going to bring our knees up to tabletop and then go. And see if you can get to 10 on each side. You can stretch your legs out long if you can keep your back stable. If you can't keep your back stable, you may not touch the floor, but you're going to keep your feet closer to your legs. Whoops, and I got out of sync. Here we go. Whoop. There we go. Okay, let's bring the weights down. I'm thinking I need 2 sets of adjustable weights. Windshield wiper your knees if you need to. Make sure your body's feeling good. Okay, last thing in the workout, planks. We did planks with arm reaches, planks with hand taps. We've done plank to down dog. We're going to do plank to down dog. We're going to add an ankle tap. If you've been with me a while, we've done these. You may not remember, or maybe you do, but it's been a long time. So from your plank, it's a pike up to a down dog, reaching for your knee, your shin. I can't get to my ankle, but you know what I mean. So all the way to your plank, all the way up into your down dog with a reach. And we're going to try for, oh, it's a good question. How many should we try to do? Let's try to get to maybe 6 or 8 on each side. See how your wrists are feeling. See how your bodies and shoulders and back are feeling in this workout. So let's go. Each tap is 1, 2. And when you're all done, come back into child's pose. Let your back round and relax. If you're wondering what you're feeling your body working stability. That is what we're doing. Okay. So let's take a minute, grab a drink, open a window, let your dog in or out. I'll adjust the camera. So with the split squats, if you want to keep doing them with the weight in each hand, A-okay. No issues there. If you're holding it in one hand and you've been holding it opposite to that front leg, this time let's try holding it. How did I do that? Switch sides. Let's try doing it on the same side as the front leg. And that promotes a little bit more external rotation. And depending on if you can remember what you felt like last round, think about how it feels this round. One of these is going to feel harder, and that might be something that you need to focus on a little more. Because we need both internal and external rotation at the pelvis from the hip. And over time, life happens and we lose it. So let's go. See if it feels different. See if you like it. If you really hate it, you can go back. I'm not going to take the weight out of your hand and tell you what to do. It has a very different feel. When you get to 8 to 12, it's your reps. Switch sides. And it could be one side needs a little bit more internal help. Maybe the other side feels like it doesn't want to externally rotate quite as much. I think that's pretty normal. Good. Let's put that weight down. I need to change one of my weights. This is why I think I need 2 sets. Do you think that's asking for too much? Maybe I just need a full set of weights and not just one adjustable set. Okay. 8 to 12, you know the drill. Whatever your non-dominant arm does, your dominant side does. Your matches. Okay. Moving into the step down and catch. Round for 5 on each side. Good. Okay, bicep curls. Out. 14, good job. Whatever weights you're using for our calf raises, weights or no weights, your choice. Always your choice. So all the weights on standing leg, your foot up on bench or a step is balance. I encourage you to think about, as we're doing these, in the future, the size of the pack, the weight you're going to be carrying this summer, whether it's a day pack, a fanny pack, or a backpack. And see if you can try to lift a little more in your training so that when you're doing it for an extended period, for hours or for days, you're less likely to get fatigued. Okay, we're coming down on the floor for our dead bugs. We settle our back down first. I started talking and lost my rhythm last time, so I'm going to be quiet. But first, we're going to settle our back, wiggle your knees, get the weights on your shoulders, find your dead bug legs, and go. The most important thing is your back is stable. When you're all done, take a nice big long stretch. Roll it over. Find your plank. And reach for that ankle. For 1, 2, 3, 4. When you're all done, child's pose. You can circle your wrists out, stretch them. And if you have it in you, you do one more round. And then we're done. You guys with me? Okay. So, your choice. Outside of the hip, inside of the leg, outside or inside, or both. You can even do it uneven. There's no shortage of the number of ways to do this. So let's sink it down and up. Strong legs. So your body will rotate. Don't let it pull you down. Nice depth. Good job. The thing about you're going up and down in a shoot, you're not pushing forward, coming back, just up and down. My legs are tired. Two more. Whew. Okay. I'm not going to swap my weights up this time. Just a little bit later. Coming into our one arm rows. Step offs. I am sweating. And my heart rate's up pretty high. Okay. You guys are wrecking me. So catch yourself in that hinge. It's not a squat. I know it looks like I'm all bent, but it's a hinge where your hip is catching you. Nice. Make sure it's not your knee catching you. Make sure you're sitting into your hip as you come down. Good. Good. Shake your legs out. Shake your arms out. Woo. Grab a drink if you need it. Put your step away. Grab your waist for bicep curls. Ooh-wee, my arms are tired too. When you're done, you're done. If you find yourself rocking to pull that weight up, you're done. No rocking allowed. Whatever. I always want to put the weights down too. I just, it's habit, reflex, whatever. We're doing the heel calf raises. So the front foot's doing absolutely nothing but keeping you balanced. And the back leg is doing all the work, lifting up and down. Going for 12 on each side if you can. You may not be lifting up as high as you did the first set, but if you're still lifting, more power to you. Good. And let's come down on the floor. Bring your weights, we'll stay on the floor. Last round of dead bugs and planks. So what you can do is make it more fluid. So see if as one arm and leg is going up, the other arm and leg is coming down. It's kind of like pushing pedals. Instead of just doing one side and then the other side. It's the last time we're doing this kind of challenge. It might feel easier, it might feel harder. Let's settle our backs in and let's go. When you're all done, weights go down. Give yourself a nice big stretch. Maybe a little crescent stretch. Feet and arms to one side, feet and arms to the other side. We've been working a lot through the serratus. So if you're feeling it down your side, under your armpit or kind of behind, under the back of your armpit, those are your serratus muscles. So important for stability. Last round of plank to ankle taps. See if you can get to 6 on each side. If you're done, you're done. Just come into child's pose and we'll meet there. Okay? Hike it up and reach. Whew. Sit those heels back. Knees are wide. Let your belly drop below between your thighs. Reach your arms long. Good work this morning. Maybe let's reach a little bit more with your right arm and bring it back. Reach a little bit more with your left arm and pull it back. It's like you're walking out just a little bit. Just easy, alternating sides. And let's walk both arms over to the right. But I want you to keep your sit bones on your heels or evenly above your heels if you can't reach your heels. So you're pressing your hips down and your hands out to the right. Take some deep breaths here. And then slide your hands over to the left. Remember, we want our sit bones centered over our heels. So the pressure is even there. You get a little bit more stretch. It's like you're anchoring through your butt. Holding everything in place so you can reach and stretch with your arms. And then come back to center. Lift up just a little bit. Bring your knees underneath your hips. We're going to thread the needle and stretch your upper back just a little bit. So arms are reaching across and forward. Where they are doesn't have to be where I have them. Wherever you're getting a good stretch across the back of your shoulder and across your back. And then let's come up and switch sides. And let's come back up on hands and knees. And let's just rock back and forth a few times. Take it as far forward as you're comfortable. 2, 3. And then let's make circles. 3 and reverse. For 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Coming up into half kneeling. We're going to squeeze the booty, press that hip forward. So we're getting a stretch through the quads in the front of your pelvis. Just lean into it. And if it feels good, you can reach up and over, but we just did a lot of side stretching, so you can just keep your hands down. And then we're going to slide back and let your heel come forward. So, and anchor your foot there. So we're going to come forward into a quad stretch, hip flexor stretch, and then come back into a hamstring stretch. Nice. And then bring that knee back to a 90-degree angle and pull it out to the side 90 degrees. It's a lot of 90 degrees. And let's glide to the side. And let's hold it out there for a little bit, maybe a couple of breaths. So these muscles stretch, relax, elongate, whatever word you want. And let's bring it in, let's go to side 2. So we're going to start 90 degrees, press that hip flexor, press the butt forward, hip flexor stretch. We can do shoulder stretch. Or what would feel really nice is a chest stretch if you can hold the balance. So pulling down behind, it feels good. Lifting the arms up if you can. Okay, and bring it down. We're going to stretch that foot forward and come into an elongated hip flexor stretch, hamstring stretch. Then coming back to 90 degrees, taking it out to the side, little glides. And it's after 8:15 if anyone needs to leave. It's been a good full hour. And hold, 2, 3. Good. And bring your knee back under. Roll your shoulders, check in with your neck. We are all done. I'll see you on Thursday. We'll finish up week 4. Till then.